At the same time, a number of theological controversies surrounding the nature of Christ threatened to tear the church apart. Councils were called to resolve the disputes, but their rulings did not result in the desired unity. The Nestorian and Monophysite Christians were deemed heretics and split away from the church. Meanwhile, the Western Church struggled to create order out of chaos. A devout Italian monk named Benedict wrote his Rule, which became the standard for monasteries throughout the Middle Ages. Monasteries preserved the gospel during the church's darkest days. The church saw its most pure-hearted pope at this time with Gregory the Great. He wrote volumes on Christianity and is considered one of the 4 great Latin doctors, along with Jerome, Ambrose, and Augustine. After seeing blonde-haired Anglo slaves in a Roman slave market, he sent missionaries to their homeland to preach the gospel, the first step on the long road to the conversion of what is today England. With the West in turmoil and the East entangled in theological disputes, neither was prepared for the latest threat that was about to overtake them. In the 7th century, Islam roared out of the Arabian Peninsula with lightning speed. City after city fell to Muslim control. 3 of the 4 seas in the east were now in Muslim hands, leaving Constantinople the lone city overseeing the Greek-speaking church. Islam's stunning success was due to a number of factors, but divisions within Christianity had weakened the church, making those areas vulnerable to attack. Islam made the dire situation in the West even worse. The barbarians had left Europe with no government, no army, no education, no law enforcement. Now, trade routes were cut off, currency dried up, land became the only thing of value. This gave rise to feudalism, a kind of caste system revolving around land, which created extremes of wealth and poverty and led to a perpetual state of war. Most people were certain it was the end of the world. Beyond the Muslim world, Nestorian Christians carried the gospel along the Silk Road, deep into Central Asia and China. In 635, they were welcomed at the imperial court in China's capital city of Chang'an, the largest city in the world at the time. The Nestorian Church enjoyed 200 years of success until they were wiped out in a wave of persecution in the 10th century. Thus, Christianity has been in China for as long as Buddhism has been in Japan.